So welcome back to today's video. As you can see by the title, very exciting video. We've been sort of teasing this in the last few episodes of the RS1600i, but today we have a very exciting video because we have, we'll say your Instagram right now.
It's Pro Detailing UK and Dry Ice Detailing.
Dry Ice Detailing, because we are dry icing, well I say we like I'm doing anything, I'm just sat here with a camera, mate. Dry icing Jason's RS1600i, which is genuinely exciting. Like we've been harping on about this for the past couple of, yeah I know, we've been going on about this. So we're actually coming to the start of this video with quite a bit done actually, not halfway I suppose, but there's certain areas we can point out and, you know, show, as well as other areas that are still as it left the factory. Tons of equipment here. I mean, got a generator out there, which is not a normal generator, is it?
No, it runs a 700cc.
I was going to say, it's bigger than my motorbikes, mate.
It's 100 mile an hour.
It's a 100 mile an hour generator.
Take the brake off.
Yeah, nice.
2 air separators as well, so it filters the air, so it's
100%
dry air.
Yeah.
So then that makes the dry ice work as efficiently as it possibly can.
Yeah, so that comes through to here, and then this is filled with dry ice.
In this hopper, which we've got just inside there. Yeah, that's cool. And that runs
The
dry ice pellets.
Yeah.
So it runs at about -80.
Minus 80?
Minus 97.
Wow. That's crazy.
And then, yeah, basically the combination of the shock of the temperature drop and the air from the compressor, those two working together basically blasts the dirt off. So,
yeah, wow. Yeah. It comes out of the trigger there, so that's what's used to actually. That's so cool. Again, I've seen a lot of it on the internet, and I said this last video actually. Seen a lot of it on the internet, but I don't see it in person. So it's quite actually interesting to see all this equipment and the process as well, because we're following the process today. We've started.
It happened by accident, didn't it?
It did.
So I was there racking my brains thinking,
how am I going to do this?
What am I going to do to this? I was researching chemicals of what would break it down gently and not cause any issues, to what good paint might be underneath. And then Gary messaged me and said, oh, I'm looking to do something with you.
Let's do something together.
Can you come next Tuesday?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so here we are. Yeah, that's it. So, have you ever done this sort of like getting the wax oil off an old car before?
Yeah, so we're still relatively new in setting up dry ice detailing, so it's a new thing.
Yeah.
But we have worked with the manufacturer, and we've done different sort of cleaning processes. At the moment we've just been working with the boats on walking engine.
I must admit though, as you say that, this is there ain't many people that are doing this, I think the word is Jason, so it's a bit of a niche, yes, a very niche thing that we're doing today, taking this old wax, or how long has this been on there? 40?
We believe it to be
odds.
Z-barred from new, so it may have had some new bits applied in areas, but generally, certainly the old stuff, that is certainly there since the car was
in 1983. So so that's been there a while, and we will show you guys this side as I'll come round. This is what it looked like, and you've cleaned it.
Yeah, cleaned the patch there under the washer bottle. Under the header tank. It was a little bit.
Just seeing what you could do with a little bit of elbow grease.
But that took a long time.
Yeah, that took a while to do that. And then, you got the back panel there, and then you've actually come in and done this whole side now. So, if we start just down here, how long has this taken you? It's quite a while to get there.
Started at about 10 o'clock, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think.
So this is about...
It's now 10 to 1.
Yeah, so this is about 3 hours worth of work going all the way down here.
You're going to have to overlay some before and afters. Here was horrendous.
Oh, it was really bad. So in the last video we did show you guys that corner, and it was built up so badly, and you were again so worried that that was going to be a problem area, and that it might be rotten. Yeah, and it's
actually solid.
Yeah, solid.
So I'm very happy about that.
Yeah.
This isn't the finished article.
No.
Obviously, we've discussed after cleaning process, you just get staining from the paint. That's very simple with detailing products to going forwards. But getting that wax oil off without damaging the paint means we can now gently agitate those areas and save as much of the originality as possible in the bay. I hope that from the flitches forward, we'll be able to be saved with touch-ups and cleaning, and we may have to obviously paint this corner.
Yeah.
That's not unheard of in a Mark III Escort.
No, it's not.
They're
It's
normally
not at all.
corroded, rotten out and finished.
Yeah.
This is a brilliant starting
It's
point.
unbelievable, yeah. And again, you would have only got this through the dry ice blasting. If you'd have sandblasted this, you would have had to take the whole car apart for a start, we know that, and it would have blown holes in that, and it would have blown all the paint off. So this is the best way to get what you want out of this car.
Absolutely, yeah.
So yeah, we'll leave you to carry on your amazing work here, and we'll check back once we're a bit further along. So guys, it is the next day. We are back to see the results of the ice blasting. We're here with Jason.
Hello.
Hiya. So, very exciting.
It's been a
It's all happening.
It was a very rewarding day. So we had no idea what lurked behind some of that wax oil. So the fact that I've got very little to do was a massive bonus. Please don't be thinking you're going to expect a brand new car under that 40-year-old wax oil.
It's not happening.
That's
It's an
not
old Escort.
It's an old Escort. But what it has relieved is there's no corrosion.
Yeah.
Which was incredible.
Really good, yeah.
So I am going to do some sympathetic repairs to bare naked paint by obviously, yes, repainting those areas, but I'm not going to do the entire bay because I love how you can see all the original weld sealant, which I'm going to show you now.
Let's have a look.
Look, wow.
Just step back and just appreciate. We'll go for this part here, and then we'll put right now a before shot of what it looked like, and the difference is night and day. It's insane in comparison to what was here.
What I was after exposing was all around here with the original sealant that's applied in the factory. PDI markings from where the bolts are torqued on the top of the struts and they're then mapped off to the area on the top of the strut. Really happy about all of those bits and pieces. This was emaciated in wax all around here, as was the back bulkhead. If I just put the light a bit more there. So yeah, that there, we are yet to put any other products on there, but as far as how bad it was, we're pretty happy. Now, all we've got to do now is finish taking out the last few pieces. We're then going to paint the areas where the paint is lost. And that was like that anyway.
You knew that was coming.
Knew that was coming because the wax oil, they couldn't get down there. There's too many things in the way, especially here where all the Kage-tronic stuff lives. We're lucky that that's like that. I mean, let's just appreciate how solid all this car is. I thought inside here in this flip was going to be horrendous, and it's just some paint, plenty paint.
Flaky paint as the bloody phone goes off again.
Flaky paint.
Flaky paint.
So yeah,
You can get the phone if you want.
No, it's fine. I'm delighted with how we've come. So the next thing now will be we're going to put some paint on areas that really need it, but the bulk of it is going to remain just like that. It's going to just be a clean, old, original car. It's not going to be restored. We're going to only cover the areas that require it, which would have ended up going rusty anyway had we have not done this process.
Because that's all exposed there regardless.
And that's obviously right down the bottom there where the road wheels are going to be chucking up dirt. Down there, that is engine oil that's just sat there of dirt, and then there was no wax oil in those areas. It was literally just bare.
Yeah.
And at the moment, it's all very, very strong. There's no actual holes or any bubbling. It's just flaky paint. So yeah, we're going to fix those lower areas. But the main visual is you open the bonnet. I'm quite happy that it will just look naturally an old car that hasn't been restored.
Yeah.
So
which is what you wanted.
Yeah, I'm trying to retain some authenticity. Yeah. Obviously, areas I can hear was just a bonus. I mean,
this is like. It's brand new in there. Like, look how lovely these bits are here.
Just give it a wipe in here. I mean, it is actually lovely.
Yeah.
Like all the areas that are going to really matter when you do pop that bonnet are all really nice. All in really good condition. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Do you know what I love the most though? Is this where you've just pointed that out? Those marks are still there. Yeah. That is on both sides, and that's such a cool thing.
So that proves that this is original 41-year-old diamond white paint.
Yeah. Because those are there still, which is perfect. All this is factory. It's actually quite a lovely thing, if I'm quite honest.
It is.
To keep that.
Yeah, and that's all part of it, isn't it? That's why I'm not painting it. Yes, the naked areas are going to get very slight touch-ins, but I'm not respraying it. It's not happening. I like the fact that it's a bit patinaed, so we're going to keep it that way. To be fair, it would be a lot easier to just paint the bay. Yeah. At this point, I should bag it, paint it, do it, but I kind of like the authenticity of it, items like that, so that's the way I'm going to go. Yeah, I do hope that we're going to try and get this into a bit of nicer condition. The wax oil was so heavy there that it is quite stained, but yeah, we are going to work on those areas with some light detailing, maybe a bit of polish. We'll see. We're going to do a few experiments. At the moment, this is fresh out of the dry ice situation.
Yeah.
That's where we are.
And you're happy?
Oh yeah, I mean, how many 40-year-old Escorts do you actually see that have all got this intact and are still the same as when it was new?
Yeah.
There's not many.
Well, I know mine isn't because I've had that done. I had all of this done along here. I had them cut out and started again.
Well, we all know my last one did.
And your last one did. So name another car that's got all of that.
Yeah.
Because those cars are loads of money, or they just don't exist anymore, or they're completely rotten, and you're never going to see those lovely marks again.
I know, and I think that adds to the car. So by the time you've got all the component value back in the thing, I think actually, when the components are back in there, other than these bits down here, I wouldn't have to do a lot. No. Because I'm quite happy as it is.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah,
it is
good.
Very original and honest, which is what we were expecting.
Yeah, definitely. And there's no holes in it.
No.
Thank God.
How there's no holes in it, I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought that someone had wax oiled over time, plugged a hole for the wax oil, just kept going, and in actual fact, it's solid.
That's perfect.
Which is lovely. But yeah, thank you for taking part and watching. That was a laboriously noisy day yesterday.
Yes, it was. Very. Our ears were ringing a lot.
Gary from Dry Ice Detail as well for making the trip all the way from Cheltenham down to the Isle of Wight.
What a lad.
To do that. What a lovely, and he was a lovely, lovely lad as well. Just a nice, calm, just cracked on all day, and he was tired. He did a full, flat out 8/9 hours just at it.
Backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards.
Just humped over all day, and well, what a lad, brilliant.
So next up again is engine stuff. We'll be rebuilding the engine in the next episode. We'll see you then.